Hi there. How cute.
In the previous video, we have set sail from Valparaiso to explore the Chilean coastline, from the lush greenery in Puerto Montt all the way to the rock terrain of the Chilean fjords. After our last port of call, Punta Arenas, we embarked on a journey to the world's end, and through the Beagle channel we have arrived to Ushuaia. In this week's video, we are going to explore the southernmost point of South America and slowly making our way up on the Argentinian coast, while meeting some Magellanic penguins, sea lions, and ending our journey in the bustling metropolis of Buenos Aires. But throughout this cruise, I had one question in mind. Does it all worth it? Now let's find out.
A very good morning, guys, and welcome to the Beagle channel. How gorgeous. I just woke up 5 minutes ago. Words cannot describe the feeling of waking up to this view. And we just arrived to the southernmost city of the world, Ushuaia. And even though Ushuaia is renowned for the fact that you can go to the Antarctic very easy from here, and sadly I'm not doing that, but we are heading up to the Andes to see some of the most beautiful sights around, which can be done in just a couple of hours from Ushuaia. So I have booked an excursion again with the celebrity team, and well, we are exploring some of the hidden gems around Ushuaia, which is just a couple of hours away, as we only have, I think, 6 or 7 hours here. And well, I can certainly say one thing already, that I'm coming back here. It's one thing that you start your Antarctic adventure from this place, but also is just mind-blowing. Anyway, so we just did a short little 25 minutes hike just to see this little creek over here and see a beaver's nest, because actually a fun fact is that in Tierra del Fuego there are more beavers than people. And we just got to our lunch spot, and while they are preparing the delicious food up there, I came down to the lake, which is very nice. And well, I just wanted to emphasize how good this trip is. So the company is called Canal. We were with Franco, Christian, and with Laura, and they were all amazing. So if you are in Ushuaia, if you are not with a cruise, book with them. It's not sponsored, not anything. I just really enjoyed the whole day. Day 9 on board of the beautiful celebrity Eclipse, and it's another very early wake-up call, but not for nothing, because we are just getting to the 56th latitude, which also means that we are getting closer to Cape Horn. Our next port of call is Puerto Madryn, which is located on the rugged shores of the Argentinian Patagonia, but we haven't come here for hiking, but for something, well, for me even special, because we are going to see its tiny residents. 2 hours drive from Puerto Madryn, you get to one of the largest penguin colonies in the whole world, and it's the largest here in South America, and it is famous for having over 1 million of Magellanic penguins nesting here. And when I heard about this place, I was like, I have been to places where they say that there will be a lot of animals close by and you can like walk among them. So I had my doubts, but arriving here, even though there is a lot of people, but arriving here is truly a special feeling, as they are very close to the walking path you go along, and even when they cross you have to stop and all that. So it's really a special experience. The only problem I find with these cruise excursions, especially today's, is that even though they have some kind of description, which is more or less true, but also since you only have a couple of hours at each destination, you have to rush things. Most of the times you see 1 or 2 attractions, and they are usually pretty close to the port itself. So this is 2.5 hours away from the port, which means that now we had like 1.5 hours here, so we have to head back to the ship, otherwise they just leave us. So that's the one thing, but with this place it's worth it. Good morning from our next port of call, which is Punta del Este, so country number 55, because we just arrived to Uruguay, and we have a very little and short stop here, but we will try to make the most of it.
Honestly, this day was far from perfect. As we had just a short period of time in this port, we have decided to book a sea lion tour from Punta del Este with the celebrity team, which due to technical issues got cancelled the night before. So we have tried to get out as early as possible to find ourselves another tour operator at the port who can take us to these beautiful creatures. And we got scammed. Even though we agreed upon a price and that we get to see sea lions, when we arrived to a completely different island, it turned out that they are not allowed to go to any islands with sea lions. Funnily enough, as we got back to the port and started walking towards the beach, we came across sea lions chilling next to the fish market. Overall, I really enjoyed the cruise, but these moments with the excursion in Punta Arenas, Puerto Madryn, and here in Punta del Este, or the missing infrastructure at some of the ports, left a mark on the whole experience.
So as our last port of call, we have arrived to Buenos Aires. The 14 days on the beautiful celebrity eclipse have come to an end.
The beauty of South America has certainly exceeded my already high expectations. But if I'm being honest, this cruise experience is very far away from the standard Caribbean and European cruises due to the previously mentioned issues with the constant tendering, missing infrastructure at ports, or the misinformation regarding some of the excursions. Nonetheless, I'm grateful that I got to experience so many destinations in so little time, and some of these stunning places are only accessible with a cruise, so even though it had a lot of ups and downs, for me it was still worth the experience.
Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one.